quite frankly, we don't know down the road what kind of funding will come either from the state or the feds. They're already taking,
last year,
new VIG,
giving it up?
almost 20%. The way they work up in Albany, I wouldn't be surprised if that formula gets changed next year, and maybe 25%.
But the reality again on that is that we're gonna continue to face those kind of scenarios in our county because we are a creature of the state and the federal government for 70% of the money that comes in.
But this is not a program we're obligated to administer.
But we're not losing money on this program.
That's not true.
We're losing money based on how we're managing the program. That's not in question based on what you're suggesting. Because what Ms. Drummond her testimony just now was that we're going to, by the skin of our teeth, if I quoted correctly, by the skin of our teeth, come out even on this program for this year. That means in 2011 it's going to be a continuing process, which I believe all of us expect. That we're always going to have a continuing process of having to make modifications and adjustments because of funding cuts from federal, funding cuts from the state, changes that we may want to make that the administration would propose that we would support or not support, that at the end we're going to continue to go through this process. But to start with, from just a general perspective, to say that we have a program, that we have a contractor that's saying to us, no, you know what, in a perfect world, we've never had this happen before, right? We've never had this happen before, and to say that we've been executing this...
Probably because so few counties do this.
Well,
We're one of only 4 in the state. Why do you think that is?
No. The question isn't have a county did that. The question was how many contract agencies have done that. Whether they're the county, whether they're a nonprofit, or anybody else. And we're in green grass here, being able to cut through this. So again, just from fairness perspective, to say from the board and how we're looking through this particular thing and how we're trying to dive through this is to say, what are we making? Are we making a prudent decision based on performance, based on execution, based on what we've done in the past? Do we have to change how we've done things in the past? Of course we have, right? But we're going to look at things and say, right, and absolutely. But the difference is that, see, that part of the problem, and then I'll let this go, Mr. Chairman, because all of us are trying to make sure we hit the 4 o'clock movement and we're already over, is that from a proposal perspective, see, a proposal is sitting around the table at budget time and saying, I think we want to do this because of X. It's not sending out a letter that says we're doing this and having
this discussion